What up, HyperChange? Welcome to another episode. Wanted to give a big shout out to all the new viewers and subscribers I got for making the Tesla video about India. It's awesome, so I wanted to give you guys an update because with the Model 3 launch that happened last week, we got some more info that could be really helpful. So the company, I'm on the website right now, Model 3 page, I'll put a link in the description. They say that production of right-handed drive vehicles will begin in 2019. So as of now, Tesla stated that their first vehicle to enter the Indian market will be the Model 3, and that the production of the right-handed drive Model 3 begins in 2019. So we're combining those two. I think it looks like Tesla will enter India in 2019 at the earliest. Clearly still some government regulations that need to be worked through and negotiations that need to be done about sourcing enough parts domestically, waiving an import tariff. I don't know. There's still a ton up in the air about whether Tesla will be able to even sell in India given that their cars are not manufactured there, and if they do, what the tariff situation would be. But as of now, the fact that they're beginning to build right-handed drive Model 3s in 2019 makes me speculate that's the year they're going to enter India. Yeah, and it's still a couple years off to enter the Indian market, but I thought it was interesting to highlight. A ton of the comments gave some really interesting info about how there's a huge need for power to improve the Indian grid, and I think on the flip side, that's going to be a challenge to adopting electric vehicles, but it's also an opportunity, as some commenters mentioned, for Tesla's Powerwall, Power Pack, and solar roof business to really come into play and supplement the new energy generation that's going to be needed for all these electric vehicles in India. Although the Indian luxury vehicle market is very small now, it's projected to grow very quickly in the coming years. Based on the data that I'm looking at, there's about 35,000 sales of luxury vehicles in 2016. This is expected to grow pretty quickly in the coming years, dominated by the likes of BMW, Mercedes, Audi. But by the time Tesla enters the Indian market in 2019 or 2020, luxury vehicle sales could be closer to 100,000 per year. And if Tesla can capture 10, 15, 20% of that market, that's 10, 15, 20,000 in sales. And I think this is going to be a huge growth market for years to come, not just in the next 2-3 years, but in the next 10, 12, 15 years. So really promising to see Tesla's brand off to such a hard start in India. I've noticed my views for my Tesla entering India video have gone through the roof since the Model 3 unveiling, so I think that's probably caused a new wave of hype in the country. I'm kind of bummed that they won't be able to actually start delivering the Model 3 in India till 2019 at the earliest, but we're already more than halfway through 2017, so I don't think that's as long as it sounds. I think the market is going to be a lot bigger than people expect. Even so, 35,000 luxury vehicles a year sounds small, but when you calculate in how quickly India is about to grow in the coming years, I would really want to be in a leading position in that luxury auto market because I think it's poised to grow to 100,000 to 200,000. So to wrap it up, that's a quick update on Tesla in India. Looks like they could start selling the Model 3 in the country in 2019 or maybe 2020. When they do, I believe the luxury vehicle market in India will be about 100,000 units per year. If Tesla can capture 20% of that, that's potential for 20,000 Model 3 sales in India alone, although it's still a small drop in the bucket of Tesla's planned production goal of 500,000 units total. We think this is going to be an exciting growth market for years to come, and that isn't even quantifying the opportunity with power packs, power walls, solar roofs. So really excited about Tesla in India, although we're still a couple of years away. Anyway, any more comments, ideas, questions, any more info from Model 3 reservation holders in India? I'd love to hear any stories. If you get updates from the company, fill us in. Anyway, that's HyperChange. See you guys next time. Peace.